Thank you, Presiding Officer. And let me start by agreeing with Peter Chapman when he highlighted the opportunities there are for forestry and agriculture, or agriculture and arboriculture to work together. Arboriculture, of course, includes vines. I look forward to vines in Scotland in the future, because I think there is an underexploited opportunity there. Alec Rowley highlighted climate change, and I absolutely agree with him on the importance of forestry to managing and mitigating the effects of climate change. Just a sort of little word about unused powers. We've had discussion about compulsory purchase powers that have never been used. That is not to say they have no effect, because the very existence of powers forces people who powers might be exercised over to come to conclusions. Let me give you an example, Presiding Officer, of an unused power which touches on the life of us here. Forging the Great Seal of Scotland is in fact high treason. It's been in the Scots law canon for over 500 years, and as far as I can establish, it's never been used. It is nonetheless of considerable value that it is is part of our legal system. So unused powers are not powers without value. The great Michael, and I referred to this in the Stage 1 debate, when it was built in 1513, was 1,000 tons and was the biggest warship in the world, cleared all the forest of Fife and imported wood from elsewhere. A couple of years later, the English decided they wanted a bigger vessel, so they built something even bigger. And the Great Michael, an impressive achievement, was never used for any particularly useful purpose. Now, let me just, in the last few seconds that I have, draw on personal experience. My wife reported to me that earlier this month, 2 men, because it was men, came to the door. We live on 4 acres and we're surrounded on 3 sides by forest of about 70 to 80 acres. And they came to make her aware that some of that forestry was going to be harvested over the next few years and to discuss the plans. One of the person was the new owner of the forestry, the other was from the Forestry Commission. And my wife felt that that was a very excellent intervention by the Forestry Commission person to talk her through what was going to happen and give sufficient notice, because it's actually 3 years' notice, to allow us to put some more protective trees up that might start to grow in that period to continue to give the shelter that the forest does. Forestry Commission is one of our crowning glories. I hope that today's act, as it will become, supports its future development and success.